Hey YouTube, this is a review of Questrade. I just closed my account, got out of there. The stock market wasn't doing great, lost a bunch of money. But yeah, in closing the account, you find out a few things that you probably should have known, or I should have known if I'd read the documentation fully. So I take a lot of responsibility there. But it's not as black and white as you might think. Like you go into it and you buy your stocks, and you sit there and you watch them change over time. But what I didn't know, one of the details that got me was that I actually was buying American stocks with Canadian money. And in my mind, what would have happened would have been that I would have bought the stocks by converting the Canadian money into American money and then bought it with American money. And, I could let it sit forever and change and it would be fine. Nothing's really happening. That's not the case at all. What happens with Questrade is you have Canadian money sitting in your account. They lend you American money and they charge you interest on that American money that they've lent you at prime plus 3%. So that eats away at the Canadian money that's sitting there. So to me, it didn't make any sense. I went in, I invested like I invested $500 and I had $500 sitting. And at the end of the day, the lady said when I was closing my account that I might get back like $400, which didn't make sense because I didn't even invest the 500, so there's like 500 cash sitting there. But after interest and service charges and things like that, they don't really see. You end up with far less than you thought you were getting back. So, granted, I should have read every last detail and understood every last detail, but at the same time, there's a lot of hidden stuff going on with Questrade, so I just, they do have low service fees and those types of things, but it's not for me, and I figured that out by losing a bunch of money with them. And I would just, if anybody's going into it, I'd warn them that if you invest in American companies, you're going to be lent money and charged interest on that money that you're lent, and just be aware of that because it can eat away at what money you do have. Peace.